Hello everyone, welcome back to Dulce's Creations. My name is Dulcie. So today we are going to do another set of the Jerusalema coasters. And today I'm going to do them all in black. And then, as you'll see later on, paint them like I did the last set, the black and white ones. Now what you've seen me do is put down the first layer. I then used one of my heat guns. There I'm just using a long nose lighter to burst all the bubbles, and then I will give it a second coat of resin. Just wait for all these bubbles to settle down and give it a second coat. So here I'm going to work with it's not quite a toothpick, I actually don't know what it's called, but it has a round edge at the bottom, and I'm going around the coaster, especially on the outside, because that's where I had most of my bubbles the last time around.
Hey everyone, so it is demolding time. See, there's a few little ridges on the back here, I'm not sure why, but it's not too bad. Oh wow, I think I did this the last time. Now what I'm doing is I'm also trying to see if there are any. There's one there, little one there. There are a few. There doesn't seem to be as many as there was the last time, but I guess once I've painted it we will definitely tell. Now there are a few in this one, just over there and there. Definitely a few in this one also. Well, it seems to get worse the more I open them up. Definitely a few in this one also, on the inside. Somehow I don't seem to have as many as I did on the edges. Okay, there's one or two there, but I seem to have loads more on the inside. Over there. Let me just find something that. So with this one, I don't know if you will be able to tell, but I'll try. Let's see, right over there, and then just there. Okay, let's put that there. Now what I did is the coasters are definitely, I used the heat resistant resin for the coasters, but what I realized, I don't need to use it for this, because I mean it's just to stand the coasters in, so I've used normal resin on this, on the stand. Let's have a look. Yep, there's also a few in there. Again, I seem to have done so well on the edges this time around, but there's definitely a whole lot of them into the middle, just there and there. Oh well, there's quite a few on over here also. Very strange. I need to definitely figure this out. Oh well, that's the demolding side of it. Next we're going to give it some paint. I do like the edges. The edges look very, very good. So if I can keep the edges clean without any bumps or anything for when I do the final coat of resin, once I've painted it, then I give it that final coat. If I can get the sides not to have any drips or anything, I might actually leave them as they are. And the back, there's a very little ridge just there, so I might have to give it a very shallow coat. It's not, I don't understand why. Can you see that? Let's switch off this light now. It's got very strange ridges. You can't really feel them. Doesn't feel bad at all, but they are strange. But there you go. So yes, next step will be painting. now just putting the stand together. You can see I've done the one side already, and all I'm using is the epoxy glue, 2 parts, and it's a 5-minute set. So we're going to do the other side. I've already mixed it. I let it stand for a little bit so that I don't have to hold it for too long. But yeah, almost at the end of another project. There's a few gaps, especially towards the end on both ends, and then what I will do is I'll take some resin and I'll just fill up those little gaps. Now the edges of this part have all been varnished with water resistance anti-yellowing varnish. I'm not quite sure. Here it looks like one side looks even and then the other side doesn't quite. I don't know if it's because the gap there just seems so much bigger. So happy I put this on some greaseproof paper because it keeps sticking. Alright, we're going to leave this for a few hours and then it will be ready. Right, so these are done. They have 2 coats of heat resistance resin on the top layer. Let me hold them up for you. Blue turned out really, really well. Now I switched off the lights so that it wouldn't shine, but at the same time they look very dark. Sorry, you're getting the reflection of everything. Just want you to see. They look really, really good. I'll take some photos at the end and then you can see them properly. The back also gave them a nice coat, so they are all even and look all very pretty. And I did put some of that sort of chameleon powder, no, you know, the dragonfly paints that I have. I put a little bit in the resin. Yeah, and the sides of them have all been painted with some blue, and I have also put some water resistant varnish on them. So they are all done. They will be fully cured in 21 days. It's slightly less than that because I did the last heat coat on last weekend, but in 21 days approximately, give or take, I will do a hot water test on them and hopefully they won't let me down. But there you go. Hello everyone, so we're back to test the coasters. Now the thermometer I have is showing 22.5. Right, so this has just boiled. I'm putting it on top there, putting the thermometer in there. Let's leave it for a little bit. Goes to 47, 48. I should take you closer to the camera so you can actually see what the temperature is. 72, 73. When we finished boiling the kettle, it was showing a temperature of 90 odd, 80, 81, 82, so it's still climbing. Now obviously a cup of coffee, some people will have milk in it so it will cool it down, but I just want to see. I've put on here, and the mug is pretty hot. Yeah, it looks like it's actually settled at 83.9. Can you see that? Settled there because it's starting to go down. Alright, so let's give this a few, maybe a minute or two actually, see what happens. I mean, if it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong with you watching, and if it's not going to go wrong, then the resin is perfect. I'm so excited, to be honest. The black and white ones that I made, I haven't even tested because we still haven't used them. They're on our dining room table, but if we use them, it's generally with just wine or not used it with anything hot. So there you go. Okay, so after 1 minute, the temperature was still at 77.5. Okay, let's take this off. There is absolutely no marks on that coaster. Sorry, you can see all the trees above that. I'm in the conservatory, but as you can see, there are absolutely no marks whatsoever on the coaster. So I would say it's an absolute success. Thank you so very much once again for being here with me, for watching me and the experiment. If you've enjoyed this project, please remember to like, subscribe, and share my video, share my link. I don't mind. The more the merrier. Thank you so much. Please, wherever in the world you might be, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.